Hello folks, welcome back to Batcave and indeed Farm Sim 19 and to Little Norton. Now I've managed to get to the... I did do a video, having watched it back. Well, to be blunt, I got bored watching it. It was just a lot of faffing about, doing little bits here and there, and it was just, yeah, bit naff. So I've cranked the time up to a whole ×5. I know, riotous monkey that I am. But I thought this would be a good opportunity to try out and try out another mod. So, not that one. Not that one. That one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, now I've done this before, where you have multiple going, more than one contract going at a time, and you just collect one at a time. Well, I'm going to try this time, and I've already forgotten where I'm going. I'm going 47. Right, just west way. Where's 40? What? Oh, 47's down there. Yes, it is. Alright. Right, so anywho, let's just make sure we're not going to smack anybody. Nope, good, excellent, off we go. So I thought, well, at some point it's going to get to the point where it's ready to do something. Hopefully we'll get another layer of fertilisation in on my crops. That's still too loud. Probably it is. 'Tis me after all, so let's do that. Let's just try that. Now I think, can I get down here? No, I can't. No, I can't. I've tried that one before and it didn't work, so it's no reason why it should work now. Ah! I know. Can't all be just... Alright, just calm yourself, peoples. I don't know. Right, so there we go. That's that one. I'm just going to get it down to the farm and then I'll start blithering at you, because otherwise I'll just get distractified and who knows where I'll end up. Because I don't. But hey. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Not so fast, Nicooty. What the heck's that? Oh, that was an old advert from my school days. Not smoking. Superman. Not so fast, nicotine. That's all I can remember of that advert, but there you go. You're now enriched, no doubt. Where the heck do I get in there? Is it not there then? Yeah, I threw the drone up. Try get in there and come back, perhaps. That could be the one, eh? That could be the one. Looking like something there. There we are. One of them. I do like this map because I do find myself doing this sort of carry on. It's not just straightforward all the time. It's especially when you do that. That really makes it very not straightforward. Right, there we go. Not sure if that's how I'm meant to do, but well, it's how it's happening, so there you are. The 47. No, wait a minute. That would be why. He's not complaining at me, so I assume it's working. Right, let's just do that. Bit of that. No, not you. That one. 47. Oh, hang on, I can go that way, can't I? Cell composition. Right, okay, so it needs ploughed. That's not my concern. There you go, we're doing that bit. There we are. Lovely, lovely, all very lovely. So, what I'm going to try this time round is I've got 4 of them all lined up, and I'm going to see if I can do all 4 contracts and then just rattle through and pick them up. Because, I mean, this is not the biggest outfit ever. I could have the big red one, and I think that does do 14 on its own. It's about 14,000, and then stick that boy in the front. That's 16,000. That's not a bad little setup for a contractor outfit. Not a bad setup at all. But well, it's a few pennies. So yeah, I just the other one. Basically, all I did was I sold the muck. Well, I haven't sold it yet, but I emptied out the manure pit, and rather than spread it, that's how you get it. Right, oopsie, it's behind the PGA. Alright, there you go. Well, every day's a school day and all that. So yeah, I emptied that out and I went down to the PGA, and basically I emptied it. It's about half a trailer load, it's about 25,000, and that was all that really happened, because well, that's all that happened. To be honest, because that's all that there was. There was a bit of faffing about. As soon as I get another growth stage, whenever the heck that's going to happen, if it's going to happen, then we'll be alright. My problem is really, and this is where I'll be intrigued to see what's going on with species. Now, I might have already missed, I might be a bit behind, but when I started this, right now, wait a moment. Right, so I'll just knock that off just now. I think that's pretty much where I went. Right, I can't see a dicky bird, so do alt C. What do you reckon, about that much? Then alt R. Pretty sure I was relatively close to there, so we'll see that. Right, then we can have a fighting chance of doing stuff. So yes, when I put this on the seasons, I had the crops in the ground. What I didn't think of, which I probably should have, I've got corn, maize, and soya, which both, that one, there you go, that one. I'm hoping you're throwing stuff about. Are you throwing stuff about? Yes, you are. Good. So yeah, I did that in the wild hope that it would be a good payday, and that the corn I could probably hire a chopper and do some side of that. I was like, yeah, no, get us up and running. But they both need 10 degrees Celsius. Which is unfortunate, because 10 degrees Celsius is quite a lot. Oh, wrong one, that one. Now that's your planting temperature. I don't know, I assume that's also germination. But yeah, so I don't know if that's actually going to come out or not. I hope it will. Am I going? Yeah, I'm doing stuff. it really reaching that far? How are we doing there? Apparently I am. Alright. So, yeah. I may have shot myself in the foot there. Whereas Species was a bit cannier about the whole business. And he just ploughed things and left them as they were. So, that was probably the wiser thing to do and think about it, but we shall see. If I lose it and it just fails to germinate, which it might do, I guess we'll be doing a lot of winter wheat. Although I suppose it could do winter barley as well. I do like this GPS and cruise control combination. Rather nice. Oh, and I'm starting to make inroads on that there cattle and crops. It's an intriguing way of doing things. I'm sure slowly but surely getting to grips with it. A lot of it is just seeing how Species gets on and going from there. So I'm sort of shadowing him in my world. Doing the tutorials and what have you. I have to say, really like the way it acts, it behaves with manual, with controllers and what have you. I haven't really got to the point where I'm using loaders yet, so I haven't really figured that one out. But there does seem to be, I don't know, there seems to be two sets of controls, so whether it'll allow me to put one controller in two different areas. Now I seem to think there was a bit of somebody saying no, it won't let you do that, but it was like the quick slots, and there was, you know, like oh, I don't know, analog Y or analog X slot 6 slots, and then I thought, well, that wasn't there before. When I tried it last time, it was just your quick slots along the bottom. So if we have, no, there you are. If we now have, oh, it's finished. Steady on, bio, steady on. Right, so where are we going next? Right, so there's 47 done. So completed. 35 would seem to be the next closest. Where's 35 at? 32, 36, 35. No, not really. What else have we got? 13 and 15. And 15 are beside each other. Right, okay, well, 13 and 15 are beside each other, so it would be 35 then. Alright. 35 it is. 35, where are you? You are up there, which is all the way back up the road. There you go. Righty-ho. And we'll just do that so I don't confuddle myself. Knock that off. So yes. I don't know. Completely forgotten what I was saying there, distracted myself. I know it doesn't take much, but I do surprise myself sometimes. I just get off. Get cute. Oh, here we go, honk honk. Right, I'm going. Oh, yeah, controls and cattle and crops. But I have to say, up to now, I've tried remapping the activate your cursor key, and I think the long and short of it is, because of the way it's been done, you just have to have a keyboard handy. That's just what they're expecting. So, doing what I usually do and trying to get everything onto HOTAS and wheel and whatever else, not happening. The only thing I haven't tried, actually, just thought of it, could try using the gear shift as activations for other things. Right, wait a minute. Where's 35 in the corner here. Right. That's you, so that's not really helpful. Why made it? I should have gone a back road, shouldn't I? Pooh. Because I don't think I can get... Oh, can I get through there? Nope, can't get through there. No. Yeah, I know. And guess what? I'm going to rush into you now, it's even worse, eh? Yes, I know. Shocking behaviour. Your two-stroke diesel cars. I know, but it's what they sound like. Right, so let's try this theory out then. But yeah, it's so far, I have to say, quite impressed. I like the way things handle, and I especially like the way the pedals react. That. Oh, you pillock. How many times? I've done that so many times offline. Right, what's the best way of doing it? Let's go that way. Coming through. But yeah, the way the throttle and the pedal reacts is excellent. And it will be intriguing to see how it behaves when I do start doing loader work, but the only thing I've noticed so far is the raising and lowering machine, because, well, I think it's because I've got it on a button, it just literally drops on the ground. It's a little harsh really, but I do wonder, I've got that slider on the throttle, so I'm going to try and pair it up to that and see what goes. But anyway, I should probably talk about that when I'm doing that game, not when I'm doing the competition, as it were. Right, so... .35 is up there, so if I go, yeah. Nice little back road. Do we go around here perhaps? Perhaps we do. Not sure if we're meant to be doing this, but this might work. And so 35 is through there. Can we get... what's all this thing? What was that? I'll be piggies. That'll be Peggy's, right, okay. Let's just have a wee nosy round. Let's, don't know what that is. I know what it looks like. And that's your liquid form there. It's, ooh, yeah, that's looking quite full. Right, so, do we have, we do. Right, okay. I might get piggies on the go then. I think that's the only achievement I actually got in the animals before I had to do a reinstall. Anywho, you're not going to let me in there, are you? That's where I'm wanting to be. That's the one bit I can't get to. Alright, so how the heck do I get to that then? Well, I thought going to 35 was going to be easy enough, but apparently not. Right, okay, so back out onto I'm going to say the main road, but it's hardly a main road really. That's a proper back lane country farming. So if I took up here, and that's somebody's house, so that's not really going to help, but we have one of these. Now, if I take a wee trundle down here, you going to let me in? Yes you are. Right, and what's here? That's more storage. Am I allowed in there? Aha! Yes I am. Ooh. Yeah, really not short in storage. Right, so... and there we have it. Right. Set you going. There we are. Ta-da! And this to me makes a lot more sense. Just doing... because, well, solid fertilizer goes for so long. But yeah, just stack up. Let's go that way, shall we? Alright, stack up a load of jobs and just get tore in. I mean, I did have a contracting farm at one point on the server, and if I'd had this mode as well, that would have made a lot more sense, especially with the kit we had built up there. Anywho, I do miss that. I do miss that. There's a group of lads, that there species is one of them. Sooty and Delirious and various other interlopers who appeared and disappeared, but that's sort of like the usual suspects, as I would call them. And yes, at one point I was doing videos on the server, and it was quite entertaining because I was doing odd hours at that point. I'd be doing a video and there'd be fucking Ichabod, or a species I should say, coming charging by on a horse. I might have missed that because I'm quite sure I didn't need to do all of that, but never mind. And yeah, that was quite entertaining, that one. Right, so that's that one and that one. Now 13 and 15, which are up the top. So out onto the farm, up to the roundabout, straight through and follow your nose. till we get to that's Woolly Crunchy mode. So left turn at Woolly Crunchy mode. Rightio. No, still not that button. Yes. But anyway, as you can see, it seems to work rather well. Now I did spend quite a few pennies getting fertilizer. Wow, you really feel it? Oh, sorry. Beg your pardonings. That's better now. I'll be a good boy, shall I? Right, just so everybody knows, look, see? What's on there then? Nope. Oh well. Does happen. Yeah, I do wonder whether I should just go and do the grass outside the BG. I might do that next time. Because even with the time rattling on, we're still just approaching midday. Yeah, brakes could do some work. Smart advance. Or my eyes could do good work, one or the other. Probably both. Yeah, because that would get it going. Can't remember. I think you might get 2 crops out of it, so if I do the one outside the BGA just now, and no, I'm not really sure how I'm going to pick that up, but sure I could hire a forage wagon or something similar. That would do it. Yeah. That's what we're going to do next time, I think. We'll rattle off that grass outside the BGA, throw that into a pit and let it do its thing. Now then, guys and girls. Oh, I shouldn't be saying that these days. Let's trundle up here. Well, I'm hoping this will work. Perhaps it won't. Wee up ahead. You're not going to let me in, are you? You Torag. You absolute stinker. No, you're not going to let me in. I have to go back. Get. Not going to let me through the right. No, you're not. Right, okay. Okay, so, well, we're here now. What's up here? Oh, gamekeepers, Gilly issues. That's a Gilly with GH. And I can't get into there to have a look round, so probably. Oh, yes, I can. And I don't really want to have a look around. Oh. Can I not get into that? Come on. Have I been in there? Just curious that the gate's open, that's all. Right, anyway. Yes. There you go. That's the fella. Nope, that's not the fella. Let's try that one again, shall we? That's the hedge. There you go. Right, this time. So is that purely there for decoration then? No, I just was completely... Oh, no, I just... Right, let's go and have a look. Because we're kind of almost at 10. Stop doing that. I had to change that. So, what do we have here? More storage. Yep, we've got more storage here. That. Couple of silage pits, perhaps? Maybe. But I suppose if you're going to be using all these fields here, what is that anyway? Barley. So if you're going to be using them, then you could have your kit up here. Quite like the way he's got these little yards dotted about the spot. Right, there we go. Probably knock them off now. I didn't actually mean to give you a tour of the map, but that's kind of what you're getting. So, and that's the time gone. Right, well there you are. So I'm here now. I'm going to finish off 13 and 15. You just have to imagine the joy and wonder of it all. I'll do that off screen. Sure you'll figure it out. And when we come back, that was close. And when I come back, we'll be doing the grass field outside. That doesn't appear to be anyone's. Let's just check something. Right, lands. That's part of 22. Okay, well. Yes. Thought I'd find a chink in the armour there. Now I think it's another yard. Nice. Very. Oh, is this really crunchy mode? Could well be. Oh, good grief, man. That's quite a big field. That could take a fair chunk of both time and fertiliser. Righty, so there we are. That's the plan. I will get this one bumped off next door, and when we come back the next time, hopefully I'll have collected all the pennies and be a bit better off than I am just now. We will get... I bet they don't have a front rake. I might have a look for a front rake. I'm sure there must be one somewhere. But anyway, we'll have a look for a front rake and see if we can't get a forage wagon and just lob the grass in with that. And that'll be silage underway. and hopefully by that point we'll be ready to get some growth somewhere, so I can start throwing fertiliser around in my own bits and then spray them off. Now I can't remember, but I seem to think there was a clash between fertiliser and herbicide. I don't know if they're counted in the same group, so we'll be doing fertiliser first because I'd rather get the maximum out of what is there rather than bump off and then not be able to put fertiliser in, because we all know how good I am at fast forwarding time and then losing all option to put the final layer of fertiliser in. Yeah, quite accomplished at that one. Anyway, I should say. Hopefully you're all in very good form, managing to keep yourselves upright and sort of going the right way and all that. No words of wisdom, unfortunately, other than the usual. Look after yourselves. Hopefully it's been vaguely entertaining, and I shall see you in the next one. Alright, cheers to now, folks. Ta-da.